right? Frogs, niggas.
All my wishes is frogs.
Just kind of like tying this in, keeping it on a sports type of thing. One of the interesting conversations that they were having out there, I've seen LeBron speak on it. I've seen a lot of other athletes speak on it. Is about this whole NCAA and paying these young athletes. Now LeBron talks about making a decision to not go to college and going straight to the NBA. He said I was poor. You know what I'm saying? My mother needed some help now. Not, I don't know what could happen. I could get hurt while I'm in college. I had to take this opportunity.
Yeah.
Now, we know over generations, after the crack epidemic, things like that, a lot of people, even Biggie Smalls, it's either you sell crack or got a wicked jump shot or you rap now. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that a lot of guys have been doing over the years to employ themselves, get themselves out of a, hard situation. Now, when you look at the whole NCAA and, them actually making a lot of money off of these young black athletes, because, the basketball is dominated by black people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, 80%, 90%. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at all these young kids, and a lot of them are coming from impoverished neighborhoods and things like that, what's your thoughts on, the NCAA creating a format where they have to give these guys actual money to play for these schools? Because these schools aren't recruiting them for their intelligence or their, it's about what they can do on that court, how much money they can bring to school.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is long overdue, man.
Public conversation now. Athletes are speaking on it and giving their opinions and saying this is wrong. And LeVar Ball, one of the guys who started the whole, in a sense, that whole conversation about taking his kids out of the school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he caught a lot of fire.
They hated him for that.
Yeah, and a bunch of other stuff. But being an outspoken black man that's not true. Willing to bow and scratch and dance and all. He's like, yo, and it's so interesting. They can wear that whenever they want in any industry. They speak about their sphere of influence and dictating which countries should have which weapons and when. And so they clearly are okay with them positioning themselves in a role as dictator or deciding or making choices. But when a black man asserts himself like, yo, this is how I'm going to do it, even though it's against the system you have constructed, that's going to never go down well. But this is long overdue, man. The kind of money that these college athletes have been generating for these educational institutions, it's obscene, man. There are other parts of these schools that are being paid for directly on the back of these young men. A lot of the different medical and chemical and labs and investments they can make on campus is because of the excess revenue from these young men from these inner cities that was trying to make a way out of nowhere. That were gifted, and then that gifted thing, and I'm sorry, I even just went gifted in the sense of having the ability to go for it, but it's hard work. These guys go at this thing at a level of commitment that they should be compensated to a degree that will change their lives. Because when these schools are done with them and they've gotten their titles and their hundreds of millions of dollars of endorsements and commercials, and these guys are off somewhere trying to make a life, I guarantee you none of these schools are doing them. Hey, guy, can we help you with a couple $100,000? No. So they should be able to be compensated. So now, how far along are these decisions on the table yet, or is it just a conversation?
No, it's just basically a lot of talk. People are saying that, because I think it's going to, it's about the athletes not basically being able to make any money, and people offering them and trying to give them incentives to stay, things like that. So basically, athletes, it's a whole FBI investigation on the NCAA. So basically, athletes are getting money, but it's all under wraps in a sense. So now it's like the FBI is into it, like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
if I
why not just pay them or find a
yeah.
legal way to actually make it where we're not here just trying to do the underground thing or underarm thing where you giving them some, you know.
And the rules, if I'm correct, the way it's set up, is as long as you have amateur status, and that's what all college athletes are, that you cannot receive material or financial benefit. I mean, because I think LeBron got trouble because didn't LeBron get the Hummer, right? That almost cost him something.
And he kept it. He still got it.
Right. But look at the route. He said, later for all of y'all, I'm gonna step right into this arena.
Yeah.
So I mean, why not? You got a marketable skill, and you are able to really, in major ways, change your family's condition, your situation in ways that are real, man. If you are living in a very dangerous environment with siblings, and not even about just leaving, just creating an atmosphere where you can have safety for your family and your loved ones while you are still working to build, because I don't think all of us got to be just running away from our communities. We can be a presence in them, but do that with this new influx of monies through these talents that now you can secure your environment instead of too many instances being a victim of it. So I think if more of us, our young men, get this blessing of these abilities and can secure careers from it, why not have those monies infused and change some of our communities? But and the injuries do come, like you said, knowledge of God. All this stuff can be gone like that. So why not get a commitment from one of these institutions or organizations that have been benefiting for decades? So why not our young men come in, have them benefit as soon as they start putting themselves forward to generate this level of income? Anyone thinking fair-minded, how could they be against that? I think the only people that are against that are the people that are the fat cats, the ones that want everything and want to keep a slave-type setup. All you do, make the money for us, we'll throw a colorful uniform on you, and yeah, that's all. And back to this chick. Shut up and dribble. But now, you know, at least they getting paid. But no, shut up, dribble, and don't expect nothing for it. So I mean, how crazy can this get, man? It's bananas. It's bananas.
I like how you tied that in right there.
Yeah, but now, what is the thing I forgot about tyranny? It's tyranny. Whatever the level that you will accept, that will be how far they'll go. So unless you push back, you say no, we ain't having it. They're gonna just keep going. So I'm hoping this conversation is going to lead to meaningful action. I don't know what it's going to take. Legislation. The market should dictate. But is there enough unity among these talented young men to say, okay, just like the draft, also none of us are showing up. If they decide to shut stuff down, I forgot which college was this. It was a college that all the players just was all on the same page. Oh, they got a coach fired. I think they got the president of the school fired. It was some real sideways stuff, but just everybody was on board. And it was like a 24-hour period their demands were met. Because they knew that these guys are our bread and butter. And they woke up and they know it. See, they don't want you to know that. Because when you know and you act from it, you know, it's game over. So if it comes to mind, maybe we'll put it up later. But there was a very unified a group of athletes that just brought the whole system to their abeyance because they stayed together.
Brother Smalls, once again, you know, appreciate the information and
always.
Definitely a lot more topics. I definitely want us to get into the Skype information so we could get things more on a quicker pace and
without
get
question.
People in. We're going to start doing our live sessions as well. So, So we can speak to the family and get people to call in and things. So.
Exactly. So Kia Light Productions is on the move. Hip hop is real. Still talking iron responses. This is what we're trying to do. Bring you cutting edge information on a consistent basis that stimulates thought, stimulates important dialogue.